Oh my god! He's on my list! Yay! This is such great news! So hooray for the first meetings! I'm visiting from another island. My name's Lionel. Hello everyone, my name's Amelia and welcome to another Let's Play Animal Crossing video. In this episode I want to do a resident services build, so I was thinking I wanted to create something that was City Hall inspired, that used the castle pieces, and was like a sunken in build. So I'm going to have to do a lot of terraforming. So let's get started, shall we? So before I get to do that said terraforming, I need to make sure that my island is accessible for the other residents. So I need to I need to place a bridge over that short river. With the river, what I wanted to do is I wanted to have like a stone bridge, and then I wanted the castle towers on either side, and then I wanted to have a waterfall, and I wanted it to look like there was a river naturally flowing through this giant castle that was turned. Oh, he's in the way. He's like right where I want to put the stone bridge. And this is in the way too. What's the bet? So in this episode, I'm probably going to have to do a lot of... I wonder what's going to happen to him. Oh, I'm going to have to lay down that path again. I'm probably going to have to do a lot of time travel and placing down a lot of like staircases before I can then get to the terraforming and the actual, you know, fun part of the build. But I've got a pretty good idea of how I want it to look in my mind, so hopefully it'll work out. So like I kind of alluded to earlier, I'm going to time travel to the next day, and I'm going to focus on making the island accessible first before I go on and do anything else. So let's move forward to the next day. So welcome to day 30 on my island. I'm definitely going to continue on making the island more accessible. It just makes the most sense. So I'm going to commission another stone staircase with Tom Nook. Before I started filming this, I have laid out where I want all of the staircases just so there are no mistakes and I don't have to, you know, waste 168,000 bells. But first, I need to correct this. I'm just annoyed how when you put down a bridge like this, that you lose a bit of the custom pathing that you put down if you've put custom pathing down. I have to admit, this path works really well with these bridges because on my island Madeline, I tried to do the bridges with the roads, but they wouldn't line up. So that road didn't work with the bridge, fun fact. So I had to have no rivers, and I think the island looks better with no rivers, to be honest. So now I'm just going to get a stone staircase. So the stone staircase, I want to put it here because that natural incline, I'm going to have to demolish it. And I sort of knew that I was going to demolish that when I put it there. I just put it there because I wanted the residents to enjoy that part of the island. So ideally this staircase will lead down to where in the future I'm going to put the shop and the tailoring. Aww, Lloyd is so cute. It's a pity that I associate him with my bank balance going down. So like I was saying before, I want the tailoring shop and the Nook's cranny to be down here, and I want to put castle pieces around it. So all that's left for me to do is to time travel to the next day, because unfortunately you can't put more than 2 pieces down, and I don't see the point in starting any terraforming because I think I'm going to have to demolish that natural incline before I can terraform that side, and I don't know, to me it just makes more sense to get all of these things out of the way first. So it's day 31 and I'm just going to continue on creating the next incline. I have a funny feeling that I'm probably going to have to do a bit of terraforming in order to do the next incline or set of stone stairs. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to have to fix the pathing here. Oh, no. So obviously I've got like 0 hand-eye coordination. Yay me. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yep. So now I need to get another stone staircase. I feel like this is the story of my life. I think I have to do a bit of terraforming because it makes sense for me to do this staircase on the right first. And I'm going to have to get rid of this stone. Why is it there? Of all places. Oh, bummer. That was a money rock. Oops. So now the terraforming fun begins. I promise I won't bore you to death with all of this terraforming because I'm going to have to terraform right up to where the right-hand stone staircase is going to be. And I'm going to have to demolish the natural staircases. Well, it's not really a staircase, is it? It's an incline. I'm going to have to demolish that. How am I going to Maybe I could terraform around that. So I've done terraforming, and I've terraformed right up to the stone staircase, and I've left room in front of the natural incline. So once it's demolished tomorrow, I can terraform that space. So it's day 32 and the natural incline has been demolished. I need to get another stone staircase and put up the right stone staircase before I then finish the terraforming. I'm getting quite excited because I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to be able to do this build. There's just a lot of preparation for it. I kind of knew because I've done this kind of sunken in build before around resident services. It's like my favourite thing to do. And once again I need to empty all of my pockets and give everything to Lloyd. I wonder how much he gets from this. Yay. Oh, look at Kat. She looks like she's actually eating from my bento box. So cheeky. So it's day 33 and I have to place down the second stone staircase on the left of resident services. Do a bit more terraforming. Oh, get rid of this. And I have to change this too. I'm actually getting sick of doing this. I wonder if I place down the pathing before the staircase goes up, whether it will actually be moved by the build and Lloyd. I wonder if I should test that actually. Yeah, so I'm going to test this now actually, because I'm getting a bit annoyed with having to get rid of this. Because part of the reason why I put this down is it's not just... Oh, I've forgotten to pick up the ladder setup kit. part of the reason why I put this down isn't just to mark out where I want the staircase, it's also so this space isn't going to be sort of taken up by a rock, which is kind of my luck on Animal Crossing. Well, fingers crossed, right? So now I'm just going to get another stone staircase. I think they're my favourite stone staircases, but I do like the log staircase, but for cottagecore. Oh, I've screwed up. I have the road too close to where I wanted the staircase. I'm going to have to move that back. How sad. So Lloyd's going to take more of my money. I'm seriously thinking he enjoys this. It's kind of funny. You can only see my eyes and helmet, and you can't see Lloyd. Yeah, he enjoys this. It's taking my money. So I am going to go along and put down the rest of this pathing around the outer edge, because up here is probably going to have this same sort of tiled pattern. And the reason why I'm doing this is actually where the castle pieces are going to go. It just makes it easier for me to line it up. So I have this one, and then the row next to it will always be the smaller tile that has the 4 sort of, I think they're cement tiles. So with this and the set of 4, it helps me line up the castle tower pieces to make sure that they're perfectly lined up. Because while the build probably won't be symmetrical, I want it to have that sort of illusion. So I'm going to time travel to the next day. So it's day 34, and now I get to do all the fun things like putting down the castle pieces. So I'm obviously putting the castle towers in the corners, and I want to have the castle walls and then these gates near the stairs, which is why I need those 2 tiles in front of the stairs. And I've just realised that the castle tower isn't going to fit, because there's like this gap that I can't fill, and I can't move the gate. So this isn't working as I first thought it would. So I've decided to start over, and I've chosen not to go with the towers. And I've also, as you can see, I've terraformed like a 1x3 square area on either side of the staircase so I can put castle walls, hoping that will solve the problem of that single square that I can't seem to fill, because there's no... I know you can get like some kind of pillar that you can use outside, and it doesn't look right with this, and there's gaps between the pillar and the castle wall, so it's not going to look good. So I'm hoping this will solve the problem. I don't know. Before I pass judgment, I'll fill up this side and see, but I just don't understand why this is working. Like, I had this really strong vision of my head, and it's not quite working the way I wanted it to. Why is this not moving? I think I'm just having one of those Animal Crossing days. I don't know. It doesn't look right, so maybe I need more room beside the stairs. So maybe I'll test it on one side first. So I've obviously terraformed that 1 square, and now I need to place down the path. And I'm hoping this means I can put 3 of these walls and they will sort of form a corner, so it doesn't just look kind of weird, because I don't want the cliff face to be seen, because it doesn't look right. and I'm not I can't put a tree there because it's too close to the cliff face. So this is... I mean, it's definitely better. I think from that upper angle, it looks good. I think this is sort of the best scenario without changing the placement of the stairs, because I wanted it to be directly in the middle, both of them. Do let me know if you want me to tell you how many of these castle walls I've used in this build and the other dimensions of it. I'm happy to do that in the description box or in a comment. Yeah, so this needs to be over a bit. Yeah, it's symmetrical on the other side. I have to admit, if I play Animal Crossing for too long, I start hearing, you know, the sounds for the present in the sky in my sleep. Does that happen to you? Or is it just me? Is it because I played that much Animal Crossing? The other day, my husband doesn't play Animal Crossing that much, but he listens to the music on YouTube. Which I think is bizarre, the KK stuff. Just kind of funny. I caught him. So, I think it actually works. So I'm going to do the same thing on the left side, because I can't come up with a... While I was doing this, I couldn't come up with an idea to do this any other way without completely changing the design and deleting these videos. Because I think I've filmed like over 8 hours of content at this point, and it'd be sad to delete them. I've done that before. I've deleted an entire 2 weeks of an island. It was a sad moment. That was Animal Crossing gameplay on an island. Yeah, so I have to move this forward because it just doesn't look right with the gap. And now for the other side. I think there's going to be a little bit of an overhang. I didn't quite see it on the other side, but for some reason you can really notice it more here. Yep, there's a bit of a lip. I guess it's fine. It doesn't have to be completely perfect. Yeah, you can really notice it. I don't know why I didn't notice it before. Maybe it was an angle thing? So I need to push that in a little further. Yep. And I've completely jinxed myself. I've run out. There's no more. I have no more pieces, so I'm going to have to order some from the Nook Stop for future builds, and I think I'm going to have to visit a no-no island. So I'm back for my no-no island. And I'm hoping I got enough pieces to finish this build. Oh, it's kind of sad that KK has no audience other than me. Oh no, maybe I might have enough actually. Oh yeah, I've got enough. How exciting. This means I get to do the rest of the builds and I don't have to do any more time traveling. Yay. So what I thought I would do is to put hedge pieces here and then a tree in front of it. And then in front of that tree to have like a table and chairs on one side and the plastic seating on the other. And to mirror the same thing on the other side. And I thought I would use cedar trees for this build because I really like the way they look. They're probably my favourite tree. I know that's really sad that I've got a favourite tree, but I'm obviously entering my plant lady era. I mean, I've already got 2 succulents and a cactus, so... I'm becoming my grandmother. Not a bad thing. Maybe minus the gardening talent. Oh, you can't see this here. Oh, and the other old lady thing I want to do is I'm going to start doing crochet. Fun fact, just in case you're wondering. Oh, Flurry. So cute. She really is adorable. I love her. Here, I thought I would put the hardwood tree and a cedar tree just to change it up a little bit. But now that I'm doing this, the lack of pattern in the tree placement is starting to bother me. So I think... Oh no, maybe it'll be fine. If it's starting to bother me, I may have to move. Like replace the trees. Depends how it looks with the other pieces. It is actually starting to bother me now. Now that I've said that out loud, I can't sort of get my head past it. So this spot right here will be a hardwood tree to continue on the pattern. That one to the left on the screen will still be a cedar tree, and this one will be a cedar tree. It's just I have to replace that one with a hardwood tree. And I think the other one on the lower left side will probably be a hardwood as well. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a, so this one has to be a hardwood. So that's correct. And this one needs to be a hardwood. Oh no. I fucked up. I need to move all of the trees on these sides forward so they're closer to the staircase because I can't put anything here because you won't be able to access it because of the lamppost and that tape player, that tape deck. So I'm going to have to fix that. So I've moved everything forward. I didn't show you it because it's just tedious watching. And I like to use the iron garden chair. Is that what it's called? But with the can move that forward a bit. What is it called? Oh, the natural square table in white, because I think that looks cuter together than just the complete round set. And here I thought I'd have a cute flower garden just to please Isabel and to help me reach 5 stars a little bit easier. And I like to put, I know everyone does this, but I really like to put the dirt here. It just makes it look a little bit more realistic, I think. And I'm going to do the pink, white pattern for the flowers here. Sorry, white, pink, actually. Is this right? Hopefully I'm doing this right and I'm not disrupting the pattern I created in the other flower beds in the island. Yeah, I think that's right. I have to admit, I do like the rain in Animal Crossing. It's quite nice. I mean, it sounds like a bit realistic. Here, I thought I would put a duck, a decoy duck. So I thought that would be cute. And over... No, not there. Maybe here. I'll put another decoy duck. Oops, that's wrong. So I really liked adding that to the other build on the other side. Here, I'm thinking maybe I could put a snack machine and a drink machine, just to sort of give it that city hall kind of vibe. And I need to put some lighting, so maybe the garden lanterns. And another garden lantern on the other side. I think I may have screwed up the flower bed on this side. Here, I want to put a Lily record player. Maybe I could put a phone box here. Because I think I pulled that out of my pockets. Yeah, here it is. That makes sense, right? Sometimes I think I've pulled stuff out of my pockets and out of storage, and I clearly haven't. It's just like still sitting in there. Hopefully the drink machine can still fit. Oh yay, it does. I was really worried there for a second. I've decided that maybe I should put a trash can there instead, and then over here I could put the phone box, like some type of, I think it's the garden clock, and the ABD. Hopefully I've pulled that out of storage. Oh, not party lights. I was going to put the party lights above the stairs, but I think that's creating issues because I had Bubbles try and walk down the stairs and she couldn't do that with the castle gate there. She couldn't move past the castle gate, so I was like, ooh, shit. So here I thought it might make more sense if I put an angled sign that points in the direction of the airport, and I need to find a new place for this duck. So maybe it could go here, maybe in the corner. That could look nice. Oh shit, I'm trapped. So let's test it. Oh, it's in the way. I guess that looks okay. So yeah, so I'm going to put the park clock. Actually, I could put this there in front of the park clock. Yeah, that looks kind of cute. So I just went and made the record, the Lily record player. And now I just need to put songs in it because I haven't done that yet. Obviously won't play them just yet because that'll just be, I think it's going to be obnoxious. Maybe I should test that first. The reason why I want to put the Lily record player here is the villagers will actually sing along to the song that you put on the record, so I can kind of choose a song I particularly like. So I think I'm going to time travel to the next day in hopes of getting better weather, because I feel like I've done everything I can with this build. So it's the next day, the weather is not better, yay me, but I will show you a final walkthrough of the build because I kind of feel like I don't want to put anything else here because it's going to be cluttered. Oh, and Mac loves it. Thanks, Mac. It's like stalking me a little bit. Oh, she likes it. Cute. Thanks, Ursula. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how this is going. I'm really starting to like the straight edged corner that I've created with the castle walls, and I can't turn that on, bummer. So it's not exactly what I was hoping for, but I still think it looks quite cute. So thank you for watching this rather long resident services builds. The next episode will probably be another build. I'm not 100% sure whether I want to do the Able Sisters / Nook's Cranny build or if I want to do something in front of resident services that's next to the entrance. So that'll be an overflow of the entrance. So I'm not 100% sure. So I'll sort of sit and think about it, and the next build will be a surprise. Well, it won't be that much of a surprise because I've sort of shared the options I have for that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want more videos just like hit this, then hit the subscribe button. Once again, I want to say a huge thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!